the hell am I supposed to do this now? All right, here we go. Just repeat that last line again. There you go.
Lydia Sabosto presents A Suitcase of Memories.
Thank you. There's no business like show business, like no business I know. Everything about it is appealing, everything the traffic will allow. Nowhere do you get that special feeling when you are stealing that extra bound. There's no people like show people, they smile when they are low. Yesterday they told you you would not go far, today you open and here you are. Next thing on the dressing room they've hung a star, let's go on with the show. Stay well back, I'm warning you, nothing can stop me now. How I'll do it, who can say, but I know that I will someday, cause watch out world, I'm on my way, nothing can stop me now. Overture, curb the lights, this is it, the night of nights. No more rehearsing and nursing apart, I know every part by heart, not quite. Overture, curb the lights, this is it, I hit the heights, and oh what heights I'll hit. On with the show, this is it, and on with the show, this is it. Wow. Wow, hey, you told me I wouldn't be able to see with the lights. That is not fair, this is not fair. Oh my God, oh my God. Thank you all for coming down here. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna get cozy. Sorry guys, I bought new boots for the occasion, but I just can't do it. Aren't the socks cool? Piano socks, yeah. Okay, I'm really friggin' nervous. I didn't know I was gonna be this nervous, my God. My goodness. Okay, I gotta take a deep breath. Will you take a deep breath with me? One more time. Okay, here we go, here we go. All right, so here I am. I'm not used to playing in these venues, obviously, not good at all. I've done other things in my lifetime, and little known facts that we'll get to in a little bit. I started playing piano. You're gonna get bored with this a little bit, just a little bit. When I was 4 years old, and I started with hand-in exercises, what they called, and that was just to kind of warm your fingers up. And to this day, I still play hand-in exercises. But at 4, I was doing this. And et cetera, et cetera. So I was classically trained when I was 4. And by the time I was 9, I was playing Beethoven's Moonlight Sonata. If you ever heard of that, it goes like... So that's at 9 years old. It's like, oh, God. And then when I turned about 12 years old, moving up a little bit, I worked with a band. And my brother, my little brother, who was 9 at the time, who you'll meet later, played with me. And we played for fire department dances and ladies' auxiliary dances and all that kind of fun stuff. And then I went on to college. And I did some music in college. And then when I came back, I went to the cabarets in the city, and it was a lot of fun being in New York City, the excitement of it all, and running into movie stars and cabaret people coming into the shows, and I worked with pretty known cabaret singers. I was a accompanist, and so just the excitement of it all with movie stars coming in, and Tom Selleck coming in, and newscasters coming in. It was really, really a very cool time, and I got a very quick lesson in life being a country girl and going into New York City. And my first cabaret show was at a place called Kelly's Village West. And then from there I went on to the Duplex. I was there a few times also, and then Don't Tell Mamas. So I just for a little bit, I'm gonna take you back to those smoke-filled rooms where we did some stuff here. What good is sitting alone in your room? Come hear the music play. Life is a cabaret, old chum. Come to my cabaret. Put down your knitting, your book, and your broom. It's time for a holiday. Life is a cabaret, old chum. Come to my cabaret. Come taste the wine, come taste the band, hear the band. Sorry about that. Come blow your horn, start celebrating. Right this way, our table's waiting. No needs permitting the prophet to do. It isn't that long a stay. Life is a cabaret, old chum. Come to my cabaret. Now I used to have this girlfriend known as Elsie, with whom I shared 4 sordid rooms in Chelsea. She wasn't what you'd call a blushing flower. As a matter of fact, she rented by the hour. And the day she died, the neighbors came to snicker. Well, that's what comes from too much pills and liquor. But when I saw her laid out like a queen, she was the happiest corpse I've ever seen. I think of Elsie to this very day, and I remember how she turned to me and she'd say, oh, what good is sitting alone in your room? Come hear the music play. Life is a cabaret, old chum, only a cabaret. And as for me, and as for me, I made my mind up back in Chelsea. When I go, I'm going like Elsie, starting by permitting the prophet to do. It isn't that long a stay. Oh, life is a cabaret, old chum, only a cabaret, old chum, and I love a cabaret. Yeah. Wow. Thank you very, very much. Very much. Ah, I need some more water. My goodness. Thanks, dude. Giving away my secret. Anyway, okay, so working in the city, they always had like those after-hours bars and the late-time cabarets, and sometimes you see some really, really cool singers going in there, and I would always go in there when we got out of work at 1 o'clock in the morning, and they would stay open till 4. Sometimes if you go the after hours, it would be 5. But it was really cool because they all play these obscure songs, and I just love them, and this is one of them. Reappearing in my mind. You were right, and I was blind, but that was long ago. Now, do I ever cross your mind? Are your memories like mine? Or have they let you go? After all the loves I've been through all these years, I had to go so far without you. Now it's clear you were my favorite love. That was my favorite year. When we were young forever yesterday. Little children run away. If we went back there, would we stay? And after all the Thanks so much. And of course, at all the Broadway, all the cabarets, you'd hear the up stuff. So go. Well, I've got you under my skin, and I've got you deep in the heart of me. So deep in my heart, you're really a part of me. And I've got you under my skin. And I tried so not to give in. And I said to myself, this affair never would go so well. But why should I try to resist when, baby, I'm no done well that I've got you under my skin. And I'd sacrifice anything, come what might, for the sake of having you near, in spite of the warning voice that comes in the night and repeats in my ear. Don't you know, you fool, you never can win. Use your mentality, wake up to reality. But each time I do, just the thought of you makes me stop before we begin. Because I've got you under my skin. And I'd sacrifice anything, come what might, for the sake of having you near, in spite of the warning voice that comes in the night and repeats, yes, it yells in my ear. Don't you know, you fool, you never can win. Use your mentality, wake up to reality. But each time I do, just the thought of you makes me stop before I begin. Because I've got you under my skin. Count Basie. And I like you under my skin again. And I want you under my skin. So let's go back to what really took my heart, and that was Broadway. Yeah, I loved Broadway. It was wonderful. The excitement of being in the city at 19 years old. And, yeah, Dad, you remember those, don't you, days? But yes, the Broadway, the excitement of it, the closing and the opening of shows and the musicals and the music, even though the shows closed after 16 days, the music would still live on. And I'll never forget the first time that I heard a Broadway score. It was just amazing. Being in the cabarets, you became friends with the actors and the actresses in the shows, and they would bring you in for the rehearsals, and it was just fun that you got to sit there and just listen to the orchestra. It's just an incredible experience. So this next song, this is one of the first songs, the Broadway songs that I did from the Broadway shows. I've been away from the lights of 14th Street, out of my personal haze. Now that I'm back in the lights of 14th Street, tomorrow will be brighter than the good old days. Know what song it is? Broadway. Well, hello, darling. Well, hello, darling. It's so nice to have you back where you belong. You're looking swell, darling. I can tell, darling. You're still growing, you're still growing, you're still growing strong. I feel the room swaying for the band's playing one of your old favorite songs from way back when. So, golly gee, fellas, find her an empty knee. Fellas, darling, you'll never go away again. It was always fun in the cabaret, but they always got everybody singing with them. So if you know the words, sing with me. Here we go. I said hello. The city lights. I remember the first time I met a lady of the night. She drove a Jaguar. A beautiful Jaguar. One night she asked me, I didn't know actually that she was a lady of the night until she asked me to play this next song for her. And I said, sure. The minute you walked in the joint, I could tell you were a man of distinction, a real big spender, a good looking, so refined. Say, wouldn't you like to know what's going on in my mind? So let me get right to the point. I don't pop my goat for every guy I see. Spend a little time with me. I finally got why she wanted me to sing that song. Wouldn't you like to have fun? Fun, fun house about a few laughs, laughs. I can show you a good time. I'm thinking she's talking to me. I can show you a good time. So let me get right to the point. I don't pop my cork for every guy I see. Why don't you spend a little time with me? Loved her Jaguar. Oh yes, and with the advent of Broadway musical shows like Hair and Old Calcutta and Jesus Christ Superstar came gospel. Day by day, day by day. Here we go. Day by day, day by Nice, nice job. I need a little more energy from you. Here we go. Day by day. Love the Broadway stuff. Love the Broadway stuff. Jerry Herman had written many a Broadway musical. It was just so awesome to play all these songs in the cabarets, and it's just fun. And I hope you guys are enjoying it as much as I am, because I just love those times. Here's another Jerry Herman song. The best of times is now. What's left this summer but a fading rose. The best of times is now. As for tomorrow, well, who knows, who knows, who knows. So hold this moment fast and live in love as hard as you know how, and make this moment last. Because the best of times is now, is now, is now. Now, that's all forgotten yesterday. Now, tomorrow is too far away. So hold this moment fast and live in love as hard as you know how, and make this moment last. because the best of times is now, is now, is now, yeah, now. Not some forgotten yesterday, now. Tomorrow is too far away, so hold this moment fast and live in love as hard as you know how, and make this moment last, because the best of times is now, is now, is now. I'm sure you all know this one. I am what I am. I am strong to the finish, cause I eat me spinach. No. I am my own piece of creation. So come take a look, give me the hook. Yeah, about time now to do that. Or the ovation. It's my world that I wanna have a little pride in. My world, and it's not a place I have to hide in. Life's not with a damn till you can shout out, I am what I am. I am what I am. I don't want praise, I don't want pity. I bang my own drum. Some think it's noise, I think it's pretty. And so what if I love each better and his bangle? Why not try to see it from a different angle? Well, it's a sham till you can shout out, I am what I am. I am what I am, and what I am needs no excuses. I deal my own deck, sometimes the ace, sometimes the deuces. It's one life and there's no return and no deposit. One life, so it's time to open up your closet. Your life is a sham till you can shout out, I am what I am. And I said there's one life and there's no return and no deposit. One life, so it's time to open up your closet. Your life is a sham till you can shout out, I am what I am. And so he was actually the piano player for the rehearsal singers for Lincoln Center. And one thing that he taught me was how to open up and expand my piano playing stuff to not just playing in the middle here, but kind of just going all over the place. And he also kind of taught me a little bit, opened up my heart and to be able to play my feelings. So here's one for you. Ah, that was good. Thank you very much. Thanks. And so from all that kind of stuff and going on and learning all these lessons, and I got my band together and we went on the road and we did all these kind of things, and I played at many at dude ranches. Do you guys remember what dude ranches are? Yeah, I remember dude ranches. My brother remembers dude ranches. Actually, my brother used to drive up because I guess he was 16 at the time maybe, and he would drive up every Friday night. We'd work every Friday and Saturday night, upstate New York. So there's always requests that people wanted you to play. And let me just check. Yeah, that's about right. It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. The regular crowd shuffles in. There's an old man sitting next to me, making love to his tonic and gin. He said, son, I said, are you blind? Can you play me a memory? I'm not really sure how it goes, but it's sad and it's sweet, and I knew it complete when I wore a younger man's clothes. Ah, la da 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 da, la da 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 da, la da. You know the words you can sing. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. Oh, so pretty. God, you guys are really on key. That's really awesome. Now, Paul is a real estate novelist who never had time for a wife. Yeah, hello. And he's talking with Davy, Paul and Davy, who's still in the Navy and probably will be for life. And the waitress, she's practicing politics as the businessmen slowly get stoned. Well, they're sharing a drink they call loneliness, but it's better than drinking alone. Ah, la da 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 da, la da 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 da. If you know the words now, you can sing again. Sing us a song, the piano man. Yeah. Sing us a song tonight. Well, we're all in the mood for a melody, and you got us feeling alright. Alright. And every Friday night, I'm appearing down at the Holiday Inn in Plainview. We have a great bartender down now. His name is Ken at the bar is a friend of mine. Yeah, he gets my drinks for free. Well, sometimes I have to pay half price, but... And he's quick with a joke, gonna light up your smoke. But there's someplace that he'd rather be. He said, Lyd, I believe this is killing me. As a smile ran away from his face. Well, I'm sure that I could be a movie star if I could get out of this place. Ah, la da 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 da. It's a clean audience. La da 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 da, la da da. Well, now sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight, 'cause we're out in the mood for a melody, and you got us feeling alright. One more time. I said, wine and cheese and enjoy. We got some CDs for sale for you back there if you'd like, interested, and get on the mailing list. And we'll be going to be back in just a little bit from now. One more time. I said, sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. Well, we're out in the mood for a melody, and you got us feeling alright. so much for coming back. I appreciate that. It was very nice. All right, so we're going to get started with the Suitcase of Memories here. This song that we're going to do first was actually the debut for me on the radio station, WHLI 1100. And we have some of those winners here from the radio station that won the tickets to here. And thank God for Eveline Marcello, who really fell in love with the music and went and she's given my CD to all over the world. I'm in Peru, in Israel, England, Italy. I don't know where else she sent it to, I'm sure. England is another one, yes.
Ireland.
Oh, Ireland, yes. Ireland, yes. Ireland is good. That was a nice trip. That was a fun trip. So I was asked to do this next song for the dance, the first dance of two very good friends who got married, Leslie and Emma. I forgot your wife's name. And so I went into the studio and I arranged this song. And joining me up here is Ray Sabatello, who is my guitar player, and actually the producer of my CD. So we had a good time. So this is the song to Leslie and Emma. And actually, they never heard it until their wedding day. The radio station got it in August, and they got married in October, and I said, please don't listen to the radio station, please don't listen, just wait. And they did good. First time they heard it was on the dance floor. Isn't that right? Uh-huh. Yeah, okay. Why bless the day I found you, and I wanna stay around you now and forever. Let it be me. Don't take this heaven from one, and if you must cling to some, now and forever, let it be me. Each time we meet love, I find complete love. Without your sweet love, what would life be? So don't ever leave me lonely. Tell me you love me only, and that you'll always let it be me. Each time we make love, I find complete love. Without your sweet love, what would life be? So don't ever leave me lonely. Tell me you love me only, and that you'll always let it be me, and that you'll always let it be me. Yeah, okay, so here we are. Actually, sorry, they gotta come over in. I don't know, something about that. You just feel the vibration of the music through your feet, you know? It's nice. It's a wonderful thing. Wonderful thing. All right. All right, so I couldn't have done this CD without some fabulous people. First of all, you met Ray Sabatello, my producer and guitar player. And on saxophone and flute, this guy, Daddy, I'm sure you remember him, right, in the basement? He was this high at that point. My first sax player, and I think I was actually his first band. Wasn't that something like that? Yeah. Mr. Mark Gatz. And last but certainly not least, my favorite brother in the world. I love him dearly, and thank God for him, because he's like, breathe, just relax. My brother on drums, Wayne Sabosto. So a couple of summers ago, I met this Brazilian woman who kind of taught me some Spanish. And so she, That's not in the act. She taught me how to speak Spanish, and I wanted to learn because this is the song that was sung. It was a beautiful song. And then some Spanish people over at the Grove where I work in the summertime, top of the bay. I'm there. This is actually going to be my 6th season coming up here at Cherry Grove. It taught me this Spanish song. Cuando calienta el sol aquí en la playa, siento tu cuerpo vibrar cerca de mí. Es tu palpitar, es tu cara, es tu pelo, son tus besos, mi estremezco. Cuando calienta el sol aquí en la playa, siento tu cuerpo vibrar cerca de mí. Cuando calienta el sol. That's all I want, love. Love me with all of your heart as I love you. Just promise me this, that you give me all your kisses every winter, every summer, spring and fall. Love me with all of your heart, oh, not at all. Don't give me your love for a moment or an hour. Love me always as you love me from the start, with every beat of your heart. Just promise me this, that you give me all your kisses every winter, every summer, spring and fall. When we are far apart, or when you're near me, love me with all of your heart, oh, not at all. Don't give me your love for a moment or an hour. Love me always as you love me from the start, with every So the CD, Suitcase of Memories, has been a natural progression for me for building a repertoire and actually the confidence to go into the studio and pull this off. It was a lot of fun. It was a great experience. Constantly changing arrangements and poor Ray. I mean, he just... No, Lydia, you can't do that. No. You gotta stop. You can't do that. I mean, just the detail of it. When you sit and you go over again and again and again and again, it's like, oh. But it was a fun time for me. And this next song is actually where the inspiration for the title of the song came, A Suitcase of Memories. Lying in my bed, I hear the clock tick and I think of you, turning in circles. Confusion, it's nothing new. I flash back to warm nights we left behind in a suitcase of memories, time after time. And sometimes when you picture me walking too far ahead, you're calling to me, but I can't hear what you just said. But you said, please go slow, and then you fell behind. My heart beats the second time. You lost, you can look, and you will find me. Time after time. If you fall, I will catch you. I'll be waiting. Time after time. Time after time. And after your picture fades and the darkness has turned to gray, watching you through windows, hoping that you're okay. But you said, please go slow. Then I fell behind. My drum beats out of time. If you're lost, can't look, and you will find me. Time after time. If you fall, I will catch you. I'll be waiting. Time after time. If you fall, I will catch you. Swear I'll be waiting. Time after time. Time after time. Time after time. Mark Gatz. So it took about a year to do this CD. Again, as the changing arrangements in the middle of the stream, you know, in the middle of a recording session. Ray, no, we got to change that chord. I don't like that note. It It was just a lot of fun, just a lot of fun. And this next song, I couldn't figure out, I wanted to do a Sinatra song, and I just couldn't figure out if I wanted to do it in a Latin style or I wanted to do it in a swing. So I decided I'm gonna do it in both. Someday, when I'm awfully low, when the world is cold, I will get a glow just thinking of you and the way you look tonight. Yes, you're charming with your smile so warm and your cheeks so soft. There is nothing for me but to love you, just the way you look. And that laugh, that wrinkles your nose, touches my foolish heart. Oh, you're lovely, never, never change. Keep that breathless charm. Won't you please arrange it, 'cause I love you, just the way you look tonight. You're looking good too. Touches my foolish heart. Oh, you're lovely, never, never change. Keep that breathless charm. Won't you please arrange it, 'cause I love you, just the way you look tonight. Just the way you look tonight. Just the way you look tonight. All right. All right, so as part of the Suitcase of Memories, if you, so, oh, come on over here there. Like my socks? Keyboard socks? Keyboard tie? Keyboard socks? Like the tie? Nice stuff there. All right, so Paul, can we just put a little bit more light up in here? And so I have this Suitcase of Memories. I just want to, here's the CD that's for sale in the lobby, and plug, you know, in case. So we have a couple of things here. Rubik's Cube, remember the Rubik's Cube? Yeah. I have a friend that can do this in 30 seconds. I asked her if she'd do it tonight, and she said, no, I haven't done it in 30 years. She's only 20. And so the Charlie Tuna clock. Wayne, remember the Charlie Tuna clock? Yeah, isn't it? This is always a lot of fun. This right here, this was from my New York grandmother. And for Christmas one year, they gave out, her company gave out boats that were actually ashtrays, and it's wooden. Of course, I lived in Jersey at one point. Maybe I shouldn't really say that, did I? Jersey driver, yeah, I was a New York driver in Jersey, though. All right, here. And this, of course, I have over $3,000 riding on this game. Oh my goodness, my goodness. And of course, I went to Catholic school for 6 years. You would never believe that I was a good little Catholic school girl, would you? No, I wouldn't. Actually, Sister Grace, where's Sister Grace? Is she here? No, she left already. Okay, well, Sister Grace was actually my 8th grade teacher way back in 8th grade. And so she used to get me out of a lot of trouble. Daddy, you guys got called a lot of times, didn't you? And Sister Grace and Daddy were very close friends. But yeah, so, and now 40 years later, 45 years later, here she is. Again, it comes in full circle, doing the production here at Clare Rose Playhouse. And so, also, let's see, and then after that, I went into high school, and I had a bunch of friends that we hung out, there were 15 of us that hung out together. We were called ourselves the Deviants. And we had any names for each other. Star Deviant, I had, because I loved to look at the stars at that time, and different names. And we had Head Deviant, whose name was Faye. And Faye was really a wonderful, wonderful person. And she kind of gave me a lot of good advice. She opened up my eyes to, and my ears to the Moody Blues. You know the Moody Blues? Moody Blues, yeah. My brother works with the Moody Blues band right now, right? Tribute, sorry. And Led Zeppelin, you know? There's a ladies who's short, you know that one, right? So, and of course, she also opened my eyes to this next song from Edgar Winter. I figured he'd get it up here sooner or later. I love you, man. I love you. I love you. If you weren't so good, that wouldn't work, but since you're so good, I'll let that go by. This is also the song that got me on WHLI. Actually, they're still playing me twice a day, yeah. That's it, thank you. Just a little more on the monitor, please. Thank you. Autumn, the wind blows colder than the summer. Autumn, my love's gone to another. Can't demand anything of myself now, so I guess I'll stay here in New England for autumn. Buildings look tall and gray, birds flying haven't much to say. They all know that it's coming again, so I guess I'll stay here in New England for autumn. Autumn. Did you ever lose something that you thought you knew? Did you ever lose someone who was close to you? Well, I lost my lover and my summer too. To autumn, the wind blows colder than the summer. Autumn, my love's gone to another. I can't demand anything of myself now, so I guess I'll stay here Thank you. Mark Gatz. So like I said, that song was one of the songs that WHLI plays a lot here, yeah. And so this next song, lots of kids used to sing it. The kids that used to be up there that were like that. Jaden, Hunter, Johnny, Mick. Where's Mick? She's there. She is. She was tiny, tiny. But I remember this song used to be played. I used to do this a lot for the kids, and they loved it. And tonight we're going to have a special guest come up here. Please bring up Lily Fierro. That was friggin' awesome. I was gonna put her on a spot tonight. You know, she knows every single word of my CD. Right, Mom? Right? Every single one? You wanna do another one? No, I'm gonna put her aside. I was gonna actually put her on the spot, but I won't do that. Anyway, everybody's good time tonight? Good time? Thank you. I have to tell you that we're sold out, and the waiting list was also sold out. They wouldn't be taking any more people on the waiting list, so that's really freaking awesome. So thank you also very much. That was awesome for that. And so, a little water. And, why, Lily, you don't need water.
That was Mick, not me.
Mick? You, oh. So, the lights aren't going down, so I can't put my pants on. So this next song, I finished doing that other CD. You guys are gonna get a taste of the next CD, one of the songs that are gonna be on that. Probably be putting that out next year. So this is a song from that CD. How you please me, I think that this might be what I've been dreaming of. I don't know what it is, but people call it love. I wonder if they really know. Did you do this just to please me? I never knew that anything could feel so good. Guess I've wasted lots of time, and if I could, I'd spend it all again with you. Like my first time on a Ferris wheel. The view from up here, it's so clear and real. The sense of falling fast is all that I can feel, and still I want to keep on riding. Now I see how lonely I have been. What I needed was a lover who's a friend. I see your eyes and all I know is how to win. The light of truth is in there shining. I love you for all the ways you've taught me how to be myself, for all the ways you've made it clear that no one else can touch me quite the way you do. Like my first time on a Ferris wheel. The view from up here, it's so clear and real. The sense of falling fast is all that I can feel, and yet I want to keep on riding. Now I see how lonely I have been. What I needed was a lover, was a friend. I see your eyes and all I know is how to win. The light of truth is in there shining. Like my first time on a Ferris wheel. The view from up here, it's all clear and real. The sense of falling fast is all that I can feel, and yet I want to keep on riding. Like my first time on a Ferris wheel. My first time on a Ferris wheel. First time on a Ferris wheel. Bravo! That was awesome. So the next song that I included in the album was a lot of fun to do. It was definitely a challenge, but I can't do it. So we're gonna change a little bit of the. I hope you guys are all right with that. We're gonna change a little bit of the feel for it. It's really fast, but I can't sing and do that at the same time. See, when you're in the studio, you do this one time, and then you do this. That's all you do. And then you put it together and it sounds really good. But try doing that live. It just doesn't work. Nice. Come on, Cameron, do good. Nice. Keep going, keep going. Professional musicians, you don't have to really have a chart for half the stuff. This is like off the cuff. Kinda cool on the evening when everything is getting kinda groovy. I call you up and ask you if you'd like to go with me and see a movie. You got some plans for the night, and then you say, alright, love is kinda crazy with a spooky little boy like you. You always keep me guessing, I never know just what you are thinking. And if some guy should look at you, it's for sure your little eye will be awakened. Cause I don't know where I stand, and then you stop and take my hand. Love is kinda crazy with a spooky little girl like you. you gotta make some room for that live kind of stuff. Definitely. All right. Talk amongst yourselves and water. Mick, I need some water. Is that okay with you? Yeah. So some of the songs that I do, I'm down actually at the Plainview Holiday Inn every Friday night. A lot of the songs, many of the songs that I do, no, not really many. Maybe a few of them. I've been doing since my first band, since 12 years old. But of course, could I just get a little bit more vocal in the monitor here? That's okay? That's perfect, thank you. But this song, I changed the arrangements to a lot of the songs. Any of you who've been through my high school days and playing at Battle of the Bands, Martina? And so, yeah, so some of the songs are still the same songs, but people love them. And I changed the arrangements to this one. Hold me. Never let me go until you told me what I need to know, and then just hold me. Make me tell you I'm in love with you. And thrill me, fill me, walk me down the lane where shadows will be. Hiding lovers just the same as we'll be. When you make me tell you I love you. And they say, be sensible with your new love. Don't be fooled thinking this is the last you will find. Oh, but they never stood in the dark with you. Love. When you take me in your arms and drive me slowly out of my mind, kiss me. When you do, I know that you will miss me. If we ever say I do, so kiss me. Make me tell you I'm in love with you. Mr. Mark Gatz on saxophone. Be sensible with your new love. Don't be fooled thinking this is the last you will find. Ah, but they never stood in the dark with you, love. Every time you take me in your arms and drive me slowly out of my mind. Kiss me, when you do I know that you will miss me, if we ever I do. So kiss me, make me tell you I'm in love with you. Never, never, never let me go. Never, never, never let me go. Never, never, never let me go. My goodness. So yeah, those were back from the 50s, right? And so the people still listening to them now. They're great tunes, great tunes. Yeah. All right, so we've come to that part of the show where I just got to thank a whole bunch of people for making this possible. First, I'd like to thank Clare Rose Theater for putting this on, my director, Mr. Bob Maletta, who unfortunately couldn't be with us today, but I'm glad to meet him. We have my geek girl, who does everything technical for me, from Facebook to my website, Miss Emma McGrattan over here. Girl, geek girl. Let's see, we have, of course, Eveline and Margie. Eveline for putting all that stuff out. Margie for putting up with all of us for doing that. Thank you very, very much. Paul, over there for doing the lights. Thank you so much. We have Christine and Robin from 2-for-1 Entertainment doing the sound system tonight and the video stuff, and Dan in the back there helping out. They also gave me a lot of entertainment directions, so thank you for that. They came in here, they said, so what do you want to do? I was like, well, I don't know, I just want to play. And they said, you can't do that. This is a show. You can't do that. You have to have something to say in between. All right, well, I'll figure something out. Also, we got to thank the boys in the band, Mark Gatz on sax. On the top. Yes, on drums. Nice round of applause for my good buddy, Lily Fierro, singing a little happy performance. I also want to thank WHLI for playing me twice a day still since last August, so a round of applause for WHLI. Paul Richards and Joe Sada. And also for making me Artist of the Week, which was really, really cool in October. It was awesome to see my name. What was it, Eveline? I think I was Artist of the Week, and then the following week was Frank Sinatra, and then the week before me was Barbara Streisand, and it was like Elvis Presley, you know, and then Lydia Sabosto. I was like, yeah, pretty cool. Making it. And also, I want to thank my friend for 45 years and who's helped me with a lot of things, Martina Hinner. We have another good friend of mine who's helped me with my makeup. Dawn Sherry over there. So thank you for that. And also my best friend in the entire universe, my dog Remy, who couldn't be with us tonight for liability purposes. I had him in the show, I really did. I said, no, you can't do that, just in case he bites somebody. Remy? Really, Remy? And he said that. And most of all, I've got to thank all of you, every single one of you who have come down here, who've come in and support me for all these years, since my high school years, since my cabaret years, many, many, many years. It's just incredible that this is just a wonderful experience for me, and I thank you. This is the new venue for me. So thank you very much, every single one of you guys, for doing this. Oh, that's nice. Actually, they asked me to do another show because this one was sold out, so we're doing another show in the summertime. I've already started working on a whole other different show, so I promise you it won't be the same mess-ups that we had in this one. Anyway, it's time to pack up my suitcase and get on the way. And I've been from the East Coast to the West Coast and from north to south. There's only one place to go home to. Some folks I'm in a New York state of mind. That's my brother on drums right there. I've seen all the movie stars in their fancy cars and their limousines. It's like one soul. Been high in the Rockies, under the Everglades. But I know what I need, and I don't want to waste more time. 'Cause I'm in a New York state of mind. It was so easy, living day by day, out of touch with the rhythm and the blues. Now I need a little give and take. New York Times and the Daily News. Then it's fine with me, 'cause I let it slide. Don't care if it's Chinatown or a riverside. I don't have any reason to see left and more behind. 'Cause I'm in a New York state of mind.